So the Mets have made an official move. Tylor Megill is going to get the 5th starting last spot in the rotation. This is All Things Mets, where you should latest Mets media. Definitely do me a favor, leave a like, comment, and do me a favor and subscribe. Let's get into today's content video, and that is going to be Tylor Megill. Yes, Tylor Megill, the news on Tylor Megill. The Mets have decided to give Tylor Megill the last rotation spot. Definitely, this is definitely big news because there was someone else who was also in the running, pitching very, very well in the spring training, and his name was Jose Butto. So Jose Butto and Tylor Megill were definitely in competition for this last spot with Kodai Senga's injury. So this really is not a surprising move. It's not really surprising because when it comes to Tylor Megill, he's looked really good. He's looked better. Definitely his last start wasn't so good, but he's looked better definitely with that new cutter pitch that he has. He looks pretty good in spring training. The only really bad thing was that last start in spring training. But when it comes to Jose Butto, he's definitely going to be in the wings. He's definitely going to be, in AAA out there just in case, Tylor Megill struggles or something like that, because I don't think Tylor Megill is going to get that big of a leash. I think he's going to be on a short leash. And the Mets have options. Now, the Mets have Dominic Campbell. The Mets have, Mike Vassell. But to be honest, those options, I don't think they're going to be, big options just yet. I think Mike Vassell needs some time in AAA to prove that, he can pitch there. Dominic Campbell, he needs time as well, but I like them both. But definitely when it comes to a guy like Jose Butto, he is the guy. And also Joey Lucchesi, those are the guys that are really gonna be called upon if there was an injury or something like that. When it comes to Jose Butto, I like Jose Butto's stuff. He has a good fastball, he has a good changeup. He's working on a slider. I like Jose Butto a lot. I think he's, when he first came up to the major leagues, Jose Butto, he struggled and it just wasn't going well. But a guy like Tylor Megill has been given multiple shots in the starting rotation and it just hasn't worked out. So, you hope that Tylor Megill, as a Met fan, you hope that, and I know a lot of Met fans are not going to be happy with this news because obviously a lot of people wanted Jose Butto to get that last spot or someone else. And Tylor Megill is a guy that's been given a chance, so many chances, and this is probably going to be his last chance when it comes to making a big and being in the rotation when it comes to because they have many options that they can possibly go to. But Tylor Megill, props to him for having a new pitch, having a new cutter, doing something different, trying to get different results. And I've always been a Tylor Megill fan. When he first came up, I was very, very excited for him. He came up really good. He came up confident. He came up striking out a lot of people. But then, he just couldn't get past, the fifth inning. He couldn't get past the fifth inning. And that is what concerns me about Tylor Megill. He can't get past, 2 times in the batting order for another team. So when it comes to that, I hope that he can develop more confidence and, he can be smart with his pitch count, with his pitches, and not get into too much trouble, because that has been Tylor Megill, his Achilles heel, his whole MLB career. So when it comes to that, I think Tylor Megill, he has to just get past that. He has to get past that. That is a weakness that he's had for many, many years, but he has to get past that. He has to keep the pitching count low. He has to get, past these hitters, not get into too much trouble, and try to go deep in innings. Try to go deep in the game. That is what you really want to see from Tylor Megill. And a guy like Jose Butto, I think he's going to be waiting in the wings. I think he's going to be ready to call at any time whenever the Mets need him. I think he's going to be ready. He got an option to AAA today. So I like Jose Butto stuff. Like I said, I like Tylor Megill stuff. But I just hope that Tylor, is successful. I hope that Tylor, I hope we see the Tylor Megill that we were supposed to see, at least a year ago, and obviously there was an injury to David Peterson. He had to have surgery. So we're not going to see David Peterson, until probably after the All-Star break. So he wasn't even in the competition. But that just shows that the pitching was thin. They had to, these guys had to step up. That plain and simple, these guys had to step up because you have Kodai Senga on the shelf now. Those guys, Tylor Megill, Jose Butto, these guys, Joey LaCasey, they have to step up. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Joey LaCasey. I'm happy that he's not going to be in the rotation to start the season. And I would have probably gone this way to have Tylor Megill, start the season, but on a short leash. That is what I would have done. So I hope that the Mets and David Stearns, I hope they can do that, because Tylor Megill, I don't think that he's earned the long leash. I don't think that he's earned that. But I think he's going to be on a short leash. And if he struggles or something like that, then this is going to, Jose Butto's going to be waiting, and they're going to call him upon. And yeah, at the end of the day, Tylor Megill, baseball, pitching, you have to perform, okay? At the end of the day, you have to perform. So Tylor has to perform, and if he doesn't, then it's on to the next one. It's on to the next one. And yes, we have guys waiting in the wings, in the minors and stuff, but Christian Scott is not going to be he's not going to be ready to start the season. And, I don't even know exactly where Christian Scott is going to be. Is he going to start the season in AAA? I don't know about that. But Mike Vassal's going to start the season in AAA. Dominic Hamill is probably going to start the season in AAA. And those guys are going to be waiting in the wings, but those guys need time. So these guys like Tylor Megill, Jose Butto, these are the guys like Joey LaCasey. Those are the guys that the Mets really, trust right now and want these guys, a part of their depth. So that's going to be the video, guys. If you enjoyed, definitely do me a favor. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, let me know what you guys think at the end of the day. I love interacting with you guys. You guys are awesome. And yeah, stay blessed. Have a good one. I love GM for life.